So hello everyone. Welcome back to Grace Nicole Myths, Astrology and Tarot. We are here for the new moon in Gemini, new reflections, secret code name readings. This is secret code name Polar Bear. All right, for those of you not familiar with how the secret code names work, individuals go to my Etsy shop, which is linked in the description. All right, they go to my Etsy shop and they purchase one. Okay, once they're purchased, I say, hey, I got you. Your secret code name is, and in this case, their secret code name was Polar Bear. So they know Polar Bear is their personal reading. All right, the beauty of these secret code names is that when individuals do that, other people can resonate, feel called to in divine time to a secret code name because there's probably a shared energy, shared vibration, and shared message. Okay, so chances are if you resonated to the secret code name in divine time, there's a message in here for you when you need it. Okay, if you would ever like your own personal secret code name reading, you can go to my Etsy shop just like they did and get yourself one. You will also find other really cool merch like this that I designed myself in there, okay? So you can not just get my readings and different services in there, you can get any of the merch that I sell too, all right? And you will not find them anywhere else. I designed all of it myself. So without further ado, secret code name Polar Bear. I'm using my Star Tarot for insight into the new reflection, what the new reflection looks like with your new energy, because it's almost impossible coming out of this moon to not feel new. And I'm using my Remember deck. It's my, well, the Power of Love cards that I use as my Remember deck, all right, as guidance at the end. So we're going to see if your inner reflects in the outer, what your new reflection in the outer is going to look like with your new energy, right? Whether you've already started coming into it with this moon or if it's going to be coming in shortly for you with this moon. All right, so secret code name Polar Bear. Spirit, please. What is the new reflection? What is the new reflection for secret code name Polar Bear and those who would resonate to it? We got the Queen of Swords. What else? Justice. And the Sun. Hey. With the Emperor. Well. That's some major energy. That's some major energy. Clarities, please. Archangel Michael. Three of Coins. Princess of Cups. Last card, please. And the Six of Wands. Wow. Two of Swords on the bottom. Five of Swords on the top. So listen. The top and bottom of the deck. The Two of Swords and the Five of Swords. For the Seven of Swords. I feel like the situation that's transforming you is that you've been put between a rock and a hard place, having to make the hard choice because you fought with people, argued with people that were essentially energy thieves, okay? You were lied to, manipulated, betrayed. Okay. And maybe, unbeknownst to you, a part of that at some point was your own energy. And maybe you didn't realize it. Maybe you were constantly indecisive, not knowing what to choose within your own self, and it was causing arguments and conflicts from people because they're like, you're using my energy, you're a part of my energy, but you don't know whether or not you actually want to commit wholeheartedly to my energy on a permanent basis, right? Where your own indecision kind of caused the conflict, right? With that being what's fresh on your psyche and your being, the energy that you're moving into, that you're transforming into, is fucking gorgeous. Okay? The Queen of Swords is the heart's truth. I think the reason why maybe you were indecisive and couldn't commit is because you knew a part of whatever you were attached to wasn't intrinsically meant for you. And so you're going through major transformations, right? We have this butterfly energy and this phoenix energy, which, to be fair, is super scorpionic between the butterfly and the phoenix, because it's all transformation, that scorpionic energy. But the Queen of Swords is literally like blasting off divine energy, and the knight here is technically Archangel Michael. The 4 knights in this specific tarot deck are represented by certain archangels. So you know in your heart that you're divinely protected and you couldn't settle for something, which is where the indecision came from, no matter how wonderful it seemed. Like, you couldn't choose it definitively because it wasn't actually in alignment with the truth in your heart, the truth in your soul. It was aligned with an old version of your energy, not your transformed energy. And I think whatever you've just moved out of was the catalyst for that shift to where you definitively know what you want now. And it's made it clear to you that you either can or can't commit to whatever it was that you were with or involved in before, right? So then we have the Justice card with the 3 of Coins. Now, the 3 of Coins is typically about contracts, earthly contracts, or things that we are bound to, including like blood relations and things like that, marriages. So, I mean, this could be justice in regards to a family situation, if you're dealing with issues like that. Especially if there's kids involved, because, you know, I'm looking at the nest here and it's like 3 eggs inside the nest. I'm definitely feeling like this is justice for your heart space. This is justice for your heart space. And the things or the people that you truly do care about, where you're not indecisive, right? I'm feeling as if things are coming into balance for you because you've probably taken on a lot and passed a test. It's coming through to me like you passed a test, not committing to something just because it looked good on the surface, because you listened to your soul. When your soul said, I know it seems whatever, but it's not for me, I can't commit to it. Allowing yourself to choose that truth is what essentially opened everything up. We get the Sun with the Princess of Cups, which again is both youthful cards. Sometimes the Sun can indicate children, and so can the Princesses and Pages. They can indicate youths. I think what you're finding is that your relationship with children, if that is the case, is really blooming. I think there's an immense amount of gratitude coming from children and or the inner child within yourself. Okay? And or the inner child within yourself. I feel like whatever it was that you really truly dreamed of, again with that butterfly energy, right? Like that's some, is that a butterfly or it might be a moth? It's a gorgeous moth if it is. But I feel like if it's reflecting in your outer, if your inner child's happy, any children linked to you are going to be happy, especially when you're around. I feel like whatever the choice was to leave, whatever, especially if it was disruptive, you made the right choice. Because even with the Emperor card here, clarified by the Six of Wands, the Emperor card here has the black and white horse, which is the same horse as on the Chariot card. And the Six of Wands, look at that, is a major victory. I think you definitively choosing to own your decision to move forward is nothing short of a huge win. It's a huge win. That you let go of whatever confrontational shit was in your past, no matter how hard it was. Or that you will be if you haven't already. That you said, if you were to say, like, this is what I'm dealing with, holy shit, you know what, fuck it, I do deserve better than this, I don't deserve to be stressed out, I don't deserve to be arguing, I'm not settling, my heart's really not in alignment with it, or I would be able to commit to it. I'm not an asshole for not committing to it no matter how good it is. Because if it's not for me, it's not for me. My heart would tell me if it was, my soul would tell me if it was. A great example I'll give you, and it could be with anybody, it doesn't have to be romantic related, but the example I'm going to give you is, I was dating a guy for 2 years, and he was an awesome guy. Awesome. Everything I could ever want in a partner, he was. But my soul was not in it. And we started having conflicts, we started arguing, and at the end of the day I told him, I said, listen, it's not even you, it's just I need to go find myself, because I don't know why I would have so many things that anybody would want and I'm still not happy. I still feel like something's missing. Like, it's not you, and I don't want to keep being around here and fighting with you or dragging you along when my soul just doesn't feel like it's in it. And I let the arguments go, I let the conflicts go, I moved on and started my entire journey, which is the whole reason why I'm here. It's the whole reason why I'm here doing what I'm doing what I love, right? It unfolded, like my inner child was truly fucking happy, and my son is truly happy because I made that choice. So it's kind of a similar energy that you're moving through right now, right? Hi, Tammy. I see you. But yeah, so secret code name Polar Bear. If you have to make the choice to protect yourself in the cold, if you have to focus on the nourishment of yourself and those dependent on you, if you have dependents, listen to your truth, because it really does pay off. Energetically speaking, it really does pay off. You'll be glad you made the choice to leave the conflict that you're having behind and to not allow yourself to settle for something, no matter how wonderful it is or not, because there's so much better. Like, let this be your divine confirmation that to make those choices, to leave behind what you're conflicted with, opens up hella justice for your heart space, hella justice for your reality, a lot of happiness for, at the very least, your inner child. You'll be in your Emperor energy, claiming a huge victory. All right. So what is the guidance? Please, Spirit. Remember forgiveness. Remember forgiveness. It says, forgiveness. You are now able to activate the power of love in order to release past hurts. You can forgive yourself for being involved with people you were settling for because a part of you was wounded and needed something that they were providing. It just cost too much in another area. It just cost too much. The energetic exchange. You know, I talk about the 5 forms of currency a lot. Money, presence, time, knowledge, and love. Love being like the silver dollar of the currencies, and financial money energy being the pennies. I had all of the material things, the money energy, and I was giving of presence, I was giving of time, I was giving of knowledge and consideration and all of those things, but I wasn't actually receiving the love energy back. Not that the person didn't love me, I wasn't receiving it and feeling it here from my experience with them. My soul wasn't loving myself for the choice. That energy wasn't there. Yeah, I had all of the other things, but at the cost of loving myself, right? At the cost of loving my experience, feeling like I was settling. You have to forgive yourself because, yeah, some things we need, we feel like we can make it work with other people because they provide something energetically that we need, and maybe we provide something energetically that they need, but at the end of the day, it's just not a match. It's just not soul aligned, right? And you got to forgive yourself for whatever you went through in life that even put you in a position where you would settle or argue with others or feel stuck, like, you know, you can't make a choice, rock and hard place kind of situation. Forgive yourself for stringing it along as long as you did for yourself or another, and forgive them because they were searching for something too, and it's just not aligned with them either. All right? Because if it's in alignment, it's in alignment, and in alignment means for both people. So if it's not in alignment for you, it's not alignment for them, and you gotta forgive the situation. Y'all were healing with each other, and that was important. And when you free yourself up to find your happiness, you're going to allow them to do the same, right? So remember that moving forward. All right? My love and support is with you always. Drop a like if you haven't already, okay? Support me in the channel. I greatly appreciate it. And know that there's wonderful things coming. All right? There's wonderful things coming. Just gotta let them come in. That's all. Okay? I'll see you next time. Take care of yourselves.